Very good evening to one and all present over here, children. I hope everybody's able to see me right now. Uh, that's great. So I've got Hari Haran, Agastya. There are many children, many students out there. Okay, I'll get animated like this. Zoom has got some problem, and maybe because of that, it's behaving like this. Hello, Ethan. Long time. And then we have got Ryan and Anushka, Manogna. I remember Manogra. Shri, Arushi, Prabhav, Darshil, Akriti. There are many children out there. That's great. Good to see all of you. And congratulations to all the children who have cleared the first round of National Coding Olympiad Junior Season 3. And I'm sure like many of you would have attempted this last year as well. And I came to know that there are many children from Lakshmipat Singhania School as well, and many other schools. And I had actually come to Lakshmipat Singhania like 1 week back, and I met your sir, whose name is Neeladri Motilal, sir, if I'm not wrong. Like, if you know any student from Lakshmipat, you can just put a message on the chat right away. So I'm visiting Kolkata at many schools, and Lakshmipat Singhania was one of the schools because even last year you've got very good awards out there. So that's the reason. That's great. Oh, that's great, Swapnil. So you know whom I'm talking about, right? Yeah, that's great. Lovely. So, in reference to this particular season 3 of National Coding Olympiad Junior, there are many children who are supposed to join. I do not know why only 40 have joined right now. But anyways, this meeting is being live streamed on YouTube as well. Maybe students will watch this little later. Well, the point here is I'm going to talk about the overall theme of this particular season. So National Coding Olympiad season 3 is going to focus mainly on artificial intelligence and machine learning and things like that. And many people, actually, are interested. Many people already know about various platforms related to AI, ML, and quite a lot of information. But what's really important is we're going to get into the details of AI to quite a large extent. You'll be asked some questions. Um, I know, Darshil. There are many children from other schools as well. Okay, that's great, Adiraju. Okay, so we'll be keeping on talking about various topics, and this is going to be for 3 days. Your exam is going to be on 19th of February, and you'll be given with the time, everything. You'll receive the message and the mail, whatever it's required. And apart from that, you will have a certain time to complete the task assigned to you, majorly oriented on Scratch, MIT App Inventor, and Google Teachable Machine. So this is going to be the major part of your content. But apart from that, you might also have to answer a few questions related to Open AI. What do you mean by Open AI? You might have to answer questions related to robotics and automation. What is robotics and automation? So we'll be discussing these fundamental things in the next 3 days. I mean, today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, the same time. And we'll try to make some programs here and there. I'll just give you an idea of how these softwares actually work. And then you have to come up with an idea based on the question that you receive on 19th to make a model, as simple as that. And once you make that, you need to submit it through a Google form. I think most of you already know about it. And based on that, top performers will be selected. Right now, I'm yet to decide if it has to be I am in the sense IIT Bhubaneswar is yet to decide if it's going to be top 3 or top 5 or top 10. So let us see how it works. Yeah. So let's quickly start with the session for today. I'll not delay further. I wanted few more people to participate, and I think they're joining one by one. So the first thing that we're going to discuss right now is going to be very, very fundamental thing about artificial intelligence, which most of you would have already seen in my sessions itself before. We ask the most important question all the time: what are the most important, or what is the most important organ of our body responsible for thought process? And everybody will be like, brain. Okay, anybody else? Keep going ahead, keep going ahead. What is the most important organ of a body responsible for the thought process? You can answer on the chat. I would request everybody's involvement. Heart? No. Harshit? Swapnil? No. Okay, no. Imagination? No. Nerves is very close, but not the right answer. Go ahead. Aris? Nervous system is very close, but not the right answer. Swapnil, cerebrum, okay, fine, but it is part of your brain. No, no, no gut, definitely not gut. Stomach, क्योंकि खाना खाना है इसीलिए. No. Neurons, you're close, but not right. Okay, Vihan is right. He's very close. Eyes is the right answer. Anybody else with any other answer out there? Eyes is the closest to the right answer, actually. Okay, ears, Harshit, you're absolutely right. Ears is another answer. Absolutely. I do not know much about this because I'm 6. That's okay, Agastya. Mouth is also a very close answer, but not the complete answer. Not point of view. All our sense organs. Swapnil is the first person to say that. You're right. It's not the point of view, it's all our sense organs. The most important organ of our body responsible for thinking or thought process is the brain. No, it's the sense organs. Because until you receive the information from external surroundings, you wouldn't be able to do anything actually. Yeah, nose is to smell and decide if the food is delicious or not. Tongue predominantly plays a role on deciding namak isme zyada hai ya fir this is too spicy, oily, and things like that. You get to decide using your tongue, and you also get to decide on what's present in front of you, if it's a girl or a boy, through your eyes. Very common, right? Like, just imagine Anushka is looking at everyone and everyone looks same. No, that doesn't happen. Everybody's different. We remember things based on our imaginations or images. So the point here is the most important organ of our body related to thought process is the sense organs. Now, why are we discussing about this? We are discussing about this because with artificial intelligence, Harihara, we're actually creating another human being that's a machine. For example, Balaji over here wants to create a robot named Ethan. Let's just try, okay? So Balaji is like full on set today. He got sufficient knowledge. He knows what AI is all about, and he started creating a robot. Jiska naam hai Ethan. Now Ethan is a metallic head. It has got two arms. It has got two legs. Everything is pretty fine, and the robot looks the coolest. I mean, everybody knows about it. Balaji is like extremely happy about the way he has created his Ethan. But one thing is big time missing. Whenever says, "Hey Ethan," like something like he's calling his robot, the robot is not responding. So what Balaji thinks is like, I think I need to fix some ears for the robot. So he just tried to pluck his own ears and just try to stick it. Can it happen? No, it cannot happen. So he tries to figure out, a little machine that can do that. And the machine that can sense in a robot is actually called as a machine that can sense like human beings. The component that's fixed on the robot is called as a AI. No, 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 no. Sensors. As Swapnil is right. Sensors. These are called as sensors. Simple. Yeah, it's so simple. That's okay. Not voice assistant. It has to be having sensors. So Balaji put the ears. You plug the ears for Ethan, and his robot is almost like if he calls, it'll listen. But when he says that, come here, the robot goes somewhere else. So that means it doesn't have eyesight. Eyesight. Camera, very good. Camera could be a good answer. What else apart from camera? Apart from camera, IR sensors, that's a good answer. Mudit, very good, very good. Lens, that's a very good answer. Anything else, Sai Narayan? That's right. Gestures, no. How will it figure out the gestures? It needs to have the eyes. An IR sensor could be the eyes. Anything else, Adiraju? Think about it. Spectacles, no. Without eyes, spectacles is useless. Infrared, thermal camera, okay, camera is already done. IR is already done. There are few sensors that are even present in your mobile phone that are used. AR vision, okay. Go eye sensor, okay, okay. Come on, it's very easy. If I tell you that there is a sensor that's present in your mobile phone that's responsible for, you know, watching, looking, gyroscope, webcam, no, you're very close. LiDAR. LiDAR is an amazing answer. Fantastic, Shriyari, fantastic, good job. Screen, no. Face recognizer, how does it happen? It happens to the camera, so camera is already done. Anything else? Come on, you know this. IR sensor, proximity sensor, absolutely. Ethan is absolutely. So Ethan himself gave the right answer. Like robot had to come and tell the answer. Okay. So here Balaji got the proximity sensor as well. And there's another sensor, ultrasonic distance sensor. Perfect, perfect, Viraj. So these are some of the sensors that can be used on a particular robot. So the point here is just like the human beings have the sense organs in the brain, robots have something called as sensors and the dash. What is it called as? What is that component of a robot that's responsible for decision making? AI, CPU, you're very close. CPU, what is it called as? Come on, what is CPU called as? Is it that big box that needs to get fit in the brain of? No, not motherboard. Processor. Swapnil, you're right. Adiraju, you're right. But something more important than processor. In case of an AI, think about it. Think about it. Come on. What is the answer? Think about it. Think about it. Come on, go ahead. I'll give you a tip. Like I'll give you a tip. Okay. Okay. Listen to it. It's actually called as controller. What is it called as? Arduino. Yeah. What is Arduino called as? You're right, Viraj. Microcontroller. Maulik is absolutely right. Viraj is absolutely right. Exactly. So when you have combination of multiple processors, you'll get a microcontroller. So Arduino is one of the microcontrollers. Can you name a company that's like mass producer of microprocessor? Raspberry Pi. Intel is a very good answer. Raspberry Pi is also another microcontroller. AMD is a fantastic answer. AMD, Intel. And what is the NVIDIA? Perfect. It's a graphics card company. Apple uses which microcontroller? Snapdragon is by Qualcomm. Good job. Apple uses which microcontroller? Any idea? M1. Exactly. It's called as M1. That's great. I hope everybody got an idea now. So there is this sense organs that are present in human beings. Robots have got the sensors. This is what Balaji is doing. Now, just like Balaji has got the brain, he is buying an Arduino or some Raspberry Pi microcontroller and putting it on Ethan. So the microcontroller is done. Now, once you get the input from the sensors, it goes to the brain, and then brain responds by giving an action. And this action is performed by what? Can somebody guess? Motors. Yes, you're absolutely right, Viraj. You're absolutely right. These are motors. So for example, अगर मम्मी बहुत दूर से एक लकड़ी लेकर आ रही है तुम्हें मारने के लिए, so basically what do? Your brain gets activated. मम्मी आ रही है मुझे मारने के लिए, मुझे ऐसा भागना होगा. And everybody starts running. So run is happening through your legs, which has got motors fit in your multiple locations, in your ankles, in your knees, in your hips, and based on that you run or duck something. Yeah. And this is because of rotation of your body part. And whenever there is a rotation happening, there needs to be a motor present over there. So just like the way you have multiple joints in the body, Balaji has given Ethan multiple joints in robot's body, and based on these motors the actions are performed. Hence the cycle is very simple. The cycle is very simple. You've got the sensors which gives information to the brain understands based on the sensor and immediately tells the robot what to do. This whole cycle, if I repeat it on the robot along with the sense organs, can a robot become a human being? Think about it. Can a robot become a human being? It might. That's a good answer. Of course, no. Depends. But you know what? There is a robot which is already existing in the world, which looks exactly like a human being, and it has got even citizenship. Exactly, Viraj is right. Sai Narayan is right. It's called a Sophia, right? And there are many others. अम्मे का करके सोफिया की बहन भी आ गई. अभी सोफिया के पापा भी आ जाएंगे, मम्मी भी आ जाएंगी. Like everybody will come, and they all got a citizenship. It's like if Balaji is going out there to buy some kanda and lasun, the robot will be parallelly coming and buying some aloo and tomato. How about that? So it can happen in a like in a market. Definitely, important thing is that it's the emotions. Yeah. So Ryan is absolutely right. It's not that easy to give emotions to the bot. But Sophia smiles back. It responds to your messages, whatnot. Yeah. So now I would like to talk about artificial intelligence to quite some extent. And you listen to me very carefully. But these 3 days of sessions are very important. The questions might be related to see these concepts as well. And I can see that even HDFC has a robot. And the name of the robot that HDFC has is called as EVA. You know that? EVA, electronic voice assistant. Robots will be buying batteries and chips. Why not? AI is the best, but you are the best because you will be creating that. Sophia once said it will destroy humanity. Yeah, Elon Musk was actually warning about it. Okay, let's go. Emotions, it's not that easy to be put in robots. We'll be talking about that little later. But robots are classified into 3 areas, which we will be discussing right after this. So I would like to request everybody to please watch this video. It's an important video, according to me, which is spoken by countries' biggest, leaders out there. And for that, I would like to take you to YouTube. And this is how it looks like. I go to Zoom. I'm going to go to YouTube. Okay, watch this. So I hope everybody saw the video. That's you saw the great leaders speaking about artificial. These days, suddenly this Zoom is behaving so weird. All of a sudden, it just animates. And let me try again. I hope I'm visible properly. Okay, that's great. So far, it's clear. Okay. So yeah, he also gave an example that imagine you're building a house and anthill comes in the way. What will you do? Obviously, you will break and continue building the house the same way if robots are planning to do something and something comes into. No, 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 no. Okay, I'll be sending the link. Don't worry. This is by Simply Learn, an amazing YouTube channel which you can follow for learning various courses. Yeah, they're like at a higher level, but they're really good. I'll definitely be sharing it. One important thing that I wanted to talk about is when we talk about artificial intelligence, it is not something that is not governed by anything. I'll repeat it. It is not something that is not governed by anything. So it's actually uh, governed by father of robotics and his laws. Do you know whom am I talking about? Anybody can put on the chat. Father of robotics is this guy, Asimov. Exactly, you're right, Viraj. No, Charles Babbage is more from computers, but Elon Musk, no. Elon Musk is like, no, not at all. So he's talking about the three laws of robotics, which you need to learn about. And whenever the programs are created on robots or on AI, you need to follow these three laws. And only when you follow these three laws, your robots will get approved to be deployed. And that's an interesting thing which governs the fact that we cannot be taken over that easily. I hope everybody got the point. Now, let me go further. I'll be talking about some of the amazing work that's being done by various companies. And one such company is Google, which has worked on an amazing technology of AI. And you will be surprised with this particular video, which I would like to play right now. And here we go. Now, this particular video is again about Google's amazing work on AI, and they've done a fantastic job with respect to creating another duplicate version of yourself. I think some of you would have actually seen this. If not, then this is going to be this is going to be an amazing opportunity. So let me share the video link right away. Rather than sharing the link, I would like to share my screen, and it goes something like this. One, two, and three. Watch the students. Okay, okay, okay. I got it. I got it. I'm sorry. Okay, one second, children. One second. One second. There is some problem with the Zoom. Oh my God. Okay. One second now. One second. Give me just one moment. I'm going to log out and log in once more. Okay, I'm back here. Okay, I think now it should work. One plugin of mine. I'm very sorry, Balaji. I'm very sorry. Here we go. I think now it should work. Please confirm if you're able to hear it or not. Okay.
The progress with the assistant.
Is it fine? That's great. That's great. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm playing from the starting. Don't worry. So let it be going from the beginning. In fact, there is a question from this video, and that's the reason I thought I have to play this video. So please watch this carefully. You will love it. The subs is also coming right now. Okay, and I'm going to be here.
The progress with the assistant. As I said earlier, our vision for our assistant is to help you get things done. It turns out a big part of getting things done is making a phone call. You may want to get an oil change schedule, maybe call a plumber in the middle of the week, or even schedule a haircut appointment. You know, we are working hard to help users through those moments. We want to connect users to businesses in a good way. Businesses actually rely a lot on this, but even in the US, 60% of small businesses don't have an online booking system set up. We think AI can help with this problem. So let's go back to this example. Let's say you want to ask Google to make you a haircut appointment on Tuesday between 10 and noon. What happens is the Google Assistant makes the call seamlessly in the background for you. So what you're going to hear is the Google Assistant actually calling a real salon to schedule the appointment for you. Let's listen.
How can I help you? Hi, I'm calling to book a woman's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd. Sure, give me 1 second. Sure, what time are you looking for around? At 12 p.m. We do not have a 12 p.m. available. The closest we have to that is a 1:15. Do you have anything between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m.? Depending on what service she would like. What service is she looking for? Just a woman's haircut for now. Okay, we have at 10 o'clock. 10 a.m. is fine. Okay, what's her first name? The first name is Lisa. Okay, perfect. So I will see Lisa at 10 o'clock on May 3rd. Okay, great. Thanks. Great. Have a great day. Bye.
That was a real call you just heard. The amazing thing is the assistant can actually understand the nuances of conversation. We've been working on this technology for many years. It's called Google Duplex. It brings together all our investments over the years in natural language understanding, deep learning, text-to-speech. By the way, when we are done, the assistant can give you a confirmation notification saying your appointment has been taken care of. Let me give you another example. Let's say you want to call a restaurant, but maybe it's a small restaurant which is not easily available to book online. The call actually goes a bit differently than expected. So take a listen.
See how may I hear you?
Hi, I'd like to reserve a table for Wednesday the 7th.
For 7 people?
It's for 4 people.
4 people? When? Today?
Next Wednesday at 6 p.m.
Oh, actually we reserve for like upper 5 people. For 4 people you can come.
How long is the wait usually to be seated?
For when, tomorrow or weekday or?
For next Wednesday, the 7th.
Oh no, it's not too busy. You can come for 4 people, okay?
Oh, I gotcha. Thanks.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Again, that was a real call. We have many of these examples where the calls quite don't go as expected, but the assistant understands the context, the nuance. It knew to ask for wait times in this case and handle the interaction gracefully. Look,
So this particular video is actually taken from the Google keynote. and I'm not sure if you know what Keynote is all about. So every year, whenever there is a release of a product by a company, it could be Google or it could be Apple or Microsoft. They have this amazing organization of an amazing event in which they they launch their products, and especially the Apple launch is always really cool. I mean, you should watch that. So did you see that what happened? It's like Balaji having another Balaji inside the phone. It's like Manogna having another Manogna in the phone. It's like you can, for example, Anushka says that, hey, Google Assistant, it can be anything, it can be named anything, uh, has been shut down in December. No, it did not, Swapnil, don't worry about it. It's just not there in India, but in many other countries, it's still working. In fact, it's in a beta version. I'll talk about it, don't worry. It's like you can tell the mobile or your phone to do whatever it has to. It can be even a call to someone. The people on the other side might think that it's actually Anushka or Manogna or Darshil calling, but it's actually the phone which is dialing the number. So this is with respect to this particular feature of artificial intelligence, which comes under one of the categories. So what are these categories? That is what I wanted to talk about. Google Duplex is there on an update for Pixel phones. If your father or mother is having Google Pixel, then you will be definitely getting this Pixel phone down the line in 2 to 3 months, if I'm not wrong, in the update, probably in the month of June or July maximum. So Pixel, what is Pixel phone? Pixel phone, you do not know? Okay, Pixel phone is actually a phone that's made by Google Pixel. You've heard about it. So I think the latest phone is Google. The Google Assistant has a Google Duplex. No, yeah, Google Assistant's developed version is If you know, the latest version of Google Pixel is Google 7. I think Pixel 7 7a. The one that I have, let me show that to you on my screen. I hope you're able to see this. So yeah, so this is how it looks like. So mine is Google 6a, Pixel 6a. And whenever we talk about Google Pixel phones, any update that you get on Android, the first update you will get it in Pixel phones. So it's like, that's the reason I thought I'll buy this. And it's not so expensive, but at the same time, it has got very cool features. So that's the reason I got it. It's quite simple to hold in your hand. The point here is when Google is trying to work on artificial intelligence, there was another company called as OpenAI, and they started doing an amazing job with respect to artificial intelligence. And one work is called as Chat GPT. I do not know how many of you have heard about it. Have you heard about Chat GPT? Yeah, some of you would have heard about it. We'll talk about that in the second or third day. But right now, I'm going to tell the three categories of artificial intelligence. If anybody wants to make a note of it, you can make a note of it. It's very important from exam perspective. The first category of AI is called as NLP, natural language processing. Have you heard about it? NLP. Yeah, NLP is natural language processing. What do you mean by natural language processing? Matlab, whatever you talk, the robot understands. Just imagine Balaji telling Ethan, hey Ethan, come here, sit down and have breakfast with me. If the robot is able to understand that, that's a big deal. Just imagine a non-living creature coming and understanding whatever you are speaking. I mean, have you ever told your table, hey table, thoda saaf ho jana? It doesn't happen. I mean, why would you talk to a non-living thing? अगर किसी ने देखा तुम्हें टेबल से बात करते हुए, people will call you पागल. Did you understand? But if the table is able to understand you and respond to you back, that's where NLP comes into picture. Shall I give you some examples of NLP? I'll quickly do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen once more, and let's see what examples we can give. So one a very common example that generally I give is Google Documents. I think most of you might know about it. If not, then you can make a note of it. On Google Documents, you have this feature wherein you can actually talk to Google document and it'll type automatically. Okay, let me click on the blank document. And the moment I click on blank document, this is how it gets opened up. And the best part is you can go to tools. Once you go to tools, there are a few options that gets enabled. I would like to give you one disclaimer over here. If you want this feature to work properly, remember to use Google Chrome and not Mozilla Firefox or Internet Explorer. So I click on tools, and once I click on tools, there is this option called as, see, it did not get loaded so far. Let me click outside and click once more. Come on. Okay, I got the translate document option right now. See, translate has come. वो थोड़ा थोड़ा करके enable होता है. See, now I've got, and again translate. See, voice typing. Have you seen this? Okay, the moment I click on voice typing, I think some of you know this, right? Okay, so all I have to do is enable the mic. The moment I enable the mic and whatever I speak right after that, everything gets typed in the lightning speed with the punctuation marks. Full stop. Did you see that? It even did the full stop properly. So the best part is, like, after this, if you have to do any assignment or anything for that matter, you don't really have to, spend a lot of time in typing. You just go over here, click the mic button, and right after this, start speaking. Earlier, this did not, have the application of artificial intelligence, but right now this is completely AI. In fact, this particular feature in a particular software is made in such a way that it actually acts like a translator. So you keep talking in English and it'll get typed in Hindi there if you want Hindi. If you want Chinese, it'll get typed in Chinese. If you want Spanish, probably it'll type in Spanish with the meaning getting converted. So if the meaning is getting converted by the machine, that means it's able to understand what we are speaking. And that's artificial intelligence. The ability of a machine to understand what you're speaking and respond comes under the category, the first category of AI called as NLP. This is what is called as natural language processing. Did you see that? The speed at which I typed one whole paragraph. It's amazing, right? So all you have to do is just click on English US and change the language. Abhi yahan pe jaake let's type in Hindi. Everybody knows Hindi? I hope. If not, then tell me the language that you know. Probably if I know, I'll speak in that language. Hindi किधर है यहाँ पर है क्या? हाँ है. So let's go over here. इसके बाद मैं जो भी हिंदी में बात करूं वो सारी बातें वहां टाइप हो जाती हैं. और सबसे अच्छी बात ये है कि मेरे पास हिंदी का कीबोर्ड है ही नहीं, फिर भी हिंदी में मैं यहाँ पे टाइप कर पा रहा हूँ. सही है ना? So that is really interesting. Now if I talk in English in Hindi, let us see what happens. Okay, I think it is typing in English but with Hindi letters. Type in English. Can you read that? Okay, this is comedy now. This is joke. I don't know if you're able to see this, but yeah, this is working fine. So this is with respect to this component of AI called as natural language processing. Okay, let me stop this. And again, if I have to change the document to something like one more good feature about this is like on Google document, if Mohawk wants to convert this whole document in some other language. So what he can do is he can actually go to tools and there is this option called as translate document. And यहाँ पर you can choose the language that you want. So if, for example, Arabic, और ये translate कर देते हैं. So it'll open another document with the complete translation present over there. Okay, Kannada. Okay. Okay, NLP, Natural Language Processing, Ayush. I hope. Okay, Kannada. Okay, so this is how it is. Kannada, मुझे actually, I do not know how the script looks like. So you can see that the whole document got translated to Arabic as well. Let me find Kannada. यहाँ पर Kannada किधर है? मेरे भाई, this is Tamil, this is Gujarati, this is Bengali. Kannada ये है क्या? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how it looks like. So I'm sorry. Don't mistake me. It could be Telugu or Kannada. You can actually try by yourself. So even if you do not know the language, see, I do not know Arabic, but I know that this is what I have typed. And this particular thing got converted in Arabic, and I can send this to wherever I want. So this particular feature also is there in a separate website called as translate.google.com. I think you would have seen this. Yeah. So यहाँ पर मैं यहाँ पर I'm going to let's go with English and Hindi as of now for the convenience of everyone. कहाँ गया जी? HI Hindi, Hindi. Okay, Hindi यहाँ पर है. So what is your name? आपका क्या नाम है? Did you understand? So here in this case of translate, it will be translating things even in a meaningful manner. That means if I write you are a beautiful human being, let us see how does it get translated. आप एक खूबसूरत इंसान हो. अच्छा है. Okay, whatever it is. Did you understand? Like it's not typing you are a beautiful human being in Hindi. It's converting the meaning as well. So that is the interesting part. And if you want to know a little bit of some other language, how about Russian? So I click on Russian and then I can make it speak. Listen to it carefully now.
Как вас зовут? Ты красивый человек.
Okay, that's what it means. So let's go with some other language. Sanskrit to fine, it's okay. Marathi में एक बार try करके देखते हैं. I'm not sure if you know this, but
तुझं नाव काय आहे? आपण एक सुंदर मानव आहात.
Samjha? So if you go to Bali or Indonesia, Thailand, and you want to know that particular area's language, come here and just click on this and just type and speak whatever you want. It will convert and give you. So that particular person will be able to understand.
Quel est ton nom? Tu es un bel être humain.
That's it. As simple as that. So I'm showing this particular feature because AI has got these three components, and the first component that we were talking about is called as natural language processing. Now comes the second component, which is very important, and this particular component is called as computer vision. Let me just stop share the screen for a moment, and I'm going to show you something really amazing. You'll be surprised. So when I talk about computer vision, it's like everybody over here when we speak something in which you can just scan the language with the camera and it's yes, you're right, Adiraju, that's called as Google Lens. TensorFlow, we'll talk about TensorFlow also. Okay, three types of AI. I have done only one, NLP, Sachin. The second one is depressed chocolate bread. Okay, that's okay. So let's get into this one. The second component is called as the computer vision. Now, suppose if I say that I'll remember, Balaji for a long time. I remember Ethan for a long time. Why do we remember things? Because we remember the picture of that particular person. So for example, there is this guy called as Yuvan Shankar. He has got this different DP out there. His display picture is a skull with, I think, injured skull. Uske sar pe kuch laga hai, and skull got the bandage. So basically, I'll remember Yuvan Shankar because of his DP, not because of the name Yuvan Shankar. I'll remember a particular person or anything for that matter with the image that it's associated with. Now, I'm going to give you one exercise. If I tell everybody out here that imagine a scenery. The moment I tell imagine a scenery, I think everybody's imagining it right now. Okay, take your time. 5 seconds. Everybody's imagining a scenery right now. Everybody's imagining a sun between two mountains, if I'm not wrong. Am I right? Yeah, everybody's imagining a river that's crossing across between no. Okay, yes, no. Many people are saying yes and no as well. A river passing by near the mountains. Kind of, majority of you. Okay, everybody might be thinking about a house that's there near the river and a dog or some animal is tied over there. Probably blue skies and birds present out there, a park kind of a scenario. So the point over here is when I talk about an imagination, when I say a word scenery over here, you're all able to imagine something. Can a computer imagine something? Yes, absolutely it can. And this particular area of imagination, I can call that to be computer vision. And I'm going to show you an amazing website, and this website ka naam hai thispersondoesnotexist.com. Did you understand what I'm trying to say? Let me show you. Let me share my screen. This is how it looks like. And Balaji is going to type this person does not exist.com. The moment I do this, so yahan pe whatever you're looking, this beautiful woman out there. Ek baat bolu, she is actually not existing in the world. Aisa koi hai nahi. So for example, if I want to find another person like that, I can just refresh the page. And this is another. They don't exist actually. It's not a joke. So again I click on this. Even this girl doesn't exist. Let's go with the next one. Ek uncle aa jao na. Okay, why are only girls coming? I'm wondering. Oh my god. Okay. Balaji, it's your lucky day. Oh, finally. There's a boy. So the point over here is, so this person does not exist. So basically what AI is doing is it's probably taking the hair of some person, the eyes of somebody else, the nose of somebody else, Manogna ka probably Khan, Agastya ka lips probably, I do not know, Anushka ka eyebrows, who knows. So the point is the internet has got all the data, And when internet has got all the data, it can do anything it wants. And this is where the things are getting created. And this AI feature, which we're talking about over here, children, is from the website called as thisperson-does-not-exist.com. So the best part with respect to this whole topic of discussion is the computer is actually trying to imagine. So what I'm going to do right now is, if you want, you can type the same website and figure out if it's you. What if suddenly one day you just, refresh the page and you get your own picture? And that doesn't happen because, yeah, okay, Swapnil, you're right. Hey, you saw one of that girl in Singapore, kuch bhi Dhruv. That is not possible at all. Okay, I can trust AI to a large extent. We are not talking about Instagram IDs. No, no, not at all. So these are like can make fake. Yeah, that's why most of the people can make fake Instagram IDs. You're right. That's a good point, Balaji, that you got out. So many people, in fact, even in case of Facebook or any social media, we can't get carried away with the person's pictures. There was a time when people used to be scared ki ye banda sach mein hai kya nahi. Now we can't really do this. So this is with respect to this ability of computer to think another human being, and this is called as what is it called as? Computer vision. I'm going to show you many such websites, and one such computer vision website wherein you can create things related to pictures is going to be called as Google Teachable Machine. I think some of you might know about it. What is Google Teachable Machine? You create a program on that. So this particular season, you are going to create a program on Google Teachable Machine, and you might use that in multiple other platforms. Like you might use it on Scratch, you might use it on MIT App Inventor, and there is another website called as Machine Learning for Kids.uk. Now that is also an amazing website. So now I'm going to give example of a website which is called as, let me go over here and show you how it looks like. Okay, where am I? Where am I? Let me share my screen in few seconds. Okay, where am I? So I go here, I click on the share screen. Yes, here we are. So यहाँ पर you can see that this particular website is called as You Classify, and you've got multiple classifiers which are pre-mentioned, like sentiment hai, topics hai, IAB taxonomy. What do I mean by all these things? For example, let me click on sentiment. Now, the moment I click on sentiment, and I'm going to write here, everyone is happy, amazing session, interesting characters. Okay, I'm just randomly typing few letters and beautiful movie. So now what I'm going to do, BEAU, beautiful movie. Now I click on classify. The moment I click on classify, see what happens. I come down. You can see that it shows positive 98%, negative just 2%. How does it know that those words are actually classified to positive and negative? That's an amazing thing, right? So here we are actually using words to give computers, and then based on that it is responding. So this particular ability of the computer to understand the text is actually NLP. Now, once I go to another website, we'll be coming back to You Classify a little later, and this is going to be called as Google Teachable Machine. Now, considering this to be the first session, I don't want to jump to a conclusion that everybody knows Google Teachable Machine. I would like to show you how it actually works in a very simple manner. If you already know about it, it's great, but for the sake of everyone else, please listen to me. Google Teachable Machine is a platform that was done and developed by Google. There are multiple people who are there in Google who actually do this. In fact, even you can be part of that particular team. I'm going to talk about that little more tomorrow, but right now let me show you how the program works. So basically you need to do a program in such a way that you can classify images. So say for example, I'm going to classify my image with respect to, let me click over here, classify myself. Okay, and I click on webcam. And right after clicking webcam, here I am inside Google Teachable Machine. I laugh. Hi, this is me. Okay, so I've taken some samples out here. Now I go to class 2 and I say that uh, this is my pillow. How about that? Okay, so now I click on the webcam and I get the pillow. Okay, how about this? So done. So once I've done this, I click on hold to record. So 2 classes are introduced. I click on train model. The moment I click on train model over here, you'll see that the the computer is actually trying to learn what this looks like, and it's going to say like if it's myself or if it's the pillow. It'll take some time and then it'll do it, and based on that we can wait. Now, for example, okay, let's wait. What's really interesting is you'll find it during the result. You'll find it during the result. Let's do this. Yes, it's almost done. It's almost done. And the best part is you can actually create a program. So you can actually classify anything you want. There was one boy from Lakshmipat Singhania who created a project in which there was a categorization of wet waste and dry waste. And whenever he shows the garbage in front of the camera that's present right near the dustbin, it will identify if it's a wet waste or dry waste, and based on that that particular lid will get opened. तो वहां पे दो डब्बा होता था, एक wet के लिए और एक dry के लिए. So based on this, it used to work. So here you can see that it's myself. It says properly. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. But when I bring this pillow over here, it says that's my pillow. Now, this is me. This is my pillow. Did you understand? Can you see this categorization over here coming over here? अभी हम लोग दोनों है तो confuse हो रहा है वो. I bring this, it's perfect. In fact, what is so interesting about this is, suppose if I open my mobile phone, I'm just going to open myself and I'm going to show my picture to it. See, it'll still say myself. Let me choose some other person. I do not know if I have anybody else. मेरे फोन में सिर्फ मेरा ही फोटो है. किसका फोटो निकालूं? हाँ, मेरा एक भाई है, उसका फोटो निकालते हैं. मेरा भाई मगर दिख नहीं रहा है मेरे फोटो पे. कम ऑन कम ऑन कम ऑन. Yeah, I got few people. Let us see if it is detecting that person also. Okay, now I've got another person and I'm going to give his example. It still says myself. Did you understand? It's not saying the right person. It's not getting an error. It is saying still myself. That means the number of samples that I've given to the computer is not sufficient enough. If I bring Sachin, if I bring Manogna, if I bring Rayan, everybody over here, and I introduce everybody's face, it will properly say if it is myself or not. So here in this case, we have given very limited samples, and that's the reason it's working like this. Yeah, I hope everybody got an idea. So here, whatever we have discussed right now is Google Teachable Machine, and we will be using export model as an option tomorrow. We'll be using this on various other platforms like code.org, Scratch, MIT App Inventor, and various places, and we'll be working on programs. So this particular ability of a computer to recognize images is called as, come on, go ahead. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. CV, computer vision. You're right. Computer vision is used these days in, I do not know if you know this, in camera ka ek device hota hai called as gimbal. Do you know gimbal? I'm not sure if you know gimbal. So what it does is, तो वो क्या करते हैं? They put the camera on the gimbal, and gimbal is kind of 360-degree rotate हो सकता है. So suppose Balaji is programming the gimbal to, watch him, only him. तो क्या करेगा? Balaji camera को एक जगह पे रख देगा, and he can walk wherever he wants. So wherever he goes, the camera will also turn according to him. I think you would have seen this for shooting YouTube shots and videos. Even शादियों में भी होता है. So this actually moves in the direction. How does the gimbal know that you're moving in that particular direction? It's because of such kind of a machine learning program. Yeah, so we'll be talking about this as well. So AI has got 3 categories. We discussed natural language processing, NLP, and the second category is called as computer vision, and the third category, the most important, is called as data. It's called as data science. You're absolutely right, Abir. And we'll be talking about data science and data tomorrow in the next session. I hope everybody got an understanding towards AI today. It's just the basic, and tomorrow we're going to do the actual program with respect to Google Teachable Machine on MIT App Inventor and Scratch, various things. Somebody had a doubt. If you have a doubt, you can ask me. It'll move as per your control, or it'll automatically recognize you. Which app will come in the test? For the exam, I'm not going to say that you have to use only so and so app. Only the task will be given. It could be like make a mobile application in which the app can recognize your face, something like that. I'm just giving you an example. So it's your responsibility to use code.org or MIT App Inventor, depending on the question. So let us see how it actually works. Okay, you've made the post in audio models. That's fantastic, Anushka. You might have to use some of them. So one task for today is you have to make a machine learning model on Google Teachable Machine. You need to learn it by yourself. Try doing it. Watch some YouTube videos, and it's quite simple. Many students out here might already know about it. So Ryan, please watch some tutorials and you will be able to figure it out. Even if you're not able to do, don't worry. Tomorrow we are anyways going to make it with everyone. Today it's just an introductory session. This is going to happen for 2 more days, and we'll write the exam on 19th, and the felicitation, recognition, the awards, all you will get on 26th of February. So that's it for today. Let's close the session for today, and we'll again meet tomorrow at the same time. And tomorrow we'll start on time. Today I had some difficulties on Zoom, which I will correct it. You can see my face is getting animated multiple times. Thank